Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. Now we are of course dealing with the situation where everybody has Blackfire, but some other things have happened. I was looking through some other swords, and let's have a look at Dark Sister, for instance. Yup, there are a lot of people who have Dark Sister. An awful lot of people. So many people. Some who aren't even people have Dark Sister. But yeah, this is, I suspect the reason why this happened is, this inheritance law. Basically, when it was set to males only, what happened was it tried to go down properly. Like, it tried to go down, and when there were no males in the line, like for the Blackfires, because I believe there were no male Blackfires left at one point. There might still be no male Blackfires left. If I quickly check that. Blackfire. Yes, need to get past all the people who are actually Blackfire there. There we go. We have one person left who is a male we have two male Blackfires left. One who was just born and one who's only 25. So at one point there could have been no male Blackfires left, which I think that makes that makes sense. That explains why it happened. Like, there were nobody who was eligible to inherit, I think. And then it would just kind of went mad, and it did the same for others when it hit that point. Also, interestingly, when did we get when did the Reach take these three provinces? This seems unusual. Like, this used to be under the Westerlands as well. So I want to just have a quick look. History. So, this person died, and then Sir Rupert of Glitterhall inherited. Then someone else took over. Then Brian. Oh, right. So Sir Rupert of. So they're all underneath Sir Samwell of Ashmark. Ashmark is de jure just this. Okay. But Sir Samwell had land in the Reach, maybe, and then he took it. Okay. Maybe he took over then. I'm still a little bit confused. To your liege, High Lordship, Tywell the Ruler 2. Okay, so he was underneath the Westerlands. Then he died, and it passed to Sir Lord Samwell of Ashmark, but he was already Lord of Golden Grove. Therefore, all of this came underneath the Reach through inheritance. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Well, that's useful to know. Anyway, we better get started. And we'll just let the game go on as normal. I would go and clear up all the Valyrian swords manually, but that's a lot of work. There's a lot of Valyrian swords, and I don't know them all. So we're just going to assume that they're all replicas and there's a real one out there somewhere, basically. Maybe when we become king, we can start killing people who have them, and then we'll just make a collection. That could work out. That'd be fun. So yeah, what else are we doing? We're just kind of chilling out here. Not really anything to declare wars over. Lord Harlan, the finances of the realm are in a poor state. The Reach has urgent need of gold, so I hereby request you provide a loan for House Tyrell. So what he wants us to do is he wants us to give him a 150 gold loan for 25% interest. 25% of 150 is 37.5. So we would get 37.5 gold in 5 years. Or he doesn't like us. He likes us quite a lot, but he wants the Lordship of Bard's Home. He's not going to get that. But we could accept, and then he might like us because we gave him gold. No, he doesn't like us because we gave him gold. What a rude guy. He's already spent some of it as well. Okay, well, we had to say yes. I mean, he is our liege and he's asking for money. We're still making, like, repairs to our own new barrel here. It's a bit disappointing we're losing the money that we save up, but we have to. We have to try. Okay, get rid of this. Lord Paramount Kurth the Scar declined Lord Paramount Serwyn the Sir's cult. Alright. He declined his call to war. So what war is he in? Oh, it's just a revolt against the rule? Oh, okay. That's fine. The Reach hasn't really had many of those. It had one of those earlier, but not really anything too spectacular. Wait, is this controlled by the Westerlands? Yeah, this is controlled by the Westlands, who have a peak at their head. As in, from the same line as people who used to control our land. Weird. Okay. Very weird. Just jumping around the place. Lord Rupert of the Westlands usurped the title of Lordship Moorland from Derek Moorland. Okay. I've been spending more time with my wife, Ryleen, lately, and I've thought that and though of course we did not marry for love, I can tell it is growing between us. Marital bliss. Perfect. We like each other more. Good. I'm thinking about our focus and thinking about changing it, but I think we'll change our focus after we have a son. I think that makes sense. Yeah, we can still have a son, so we can change our focus after that. Dear Lord Harlan of Cocklesmount, I hereby invite you to the grand feast in King's Landing. Your presence at the feast would be greatly appreciated, and I look forward to your attendance, Lord Gunther II. Please tell me you didn't take my 150 gold and then try and spend it on this feast. Oh, that is not on. Okay. My courtier, George Tall, has expressed a desire to get married and has asked for my permission to find a suitable spouse. You know, he can marry as he pleases. I don't hold any grudge. Lord Harlan Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Bard's Home, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Colin Fossoway, Lord of Bard's Home. Of course we're gonna go, Colin. I mean, why wouldn't we go? He's, one of our family, and we got a chance to show off. Lord Paramount Gunther II greeted us warmly to his feast. Wine was served, and most delicious aromas came from the kitchen. Thank you for having us. My lord, thank you for having me in your household for these past years, but I must serve a higher purpose now. Lord Paramount Gunther II has accepted me into his service, and so I shall leave for Highgarden immediately. Yours, Captain of the Household Guard, Damon. Oh, he left us. He just decided to go. Well, I guess we need to hire from within, so I guess it's Mason or Isaac. Those were two previously. Well, I guess Mason wins? Yup. Mason, you are our new captain of the guard. I don't think you... Wait, you can be bodyguard and captain of the guard? I gives him a really long name. Okay, fine. We'll stick with that. The tourney had finally got underway with the first days of the list beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Quinton Willem, whose prowess was clearly greater. You've been eliminated from the tourney. He is not better at jousting than me, is he? No, he's not. Oh, well. We're not very good at jousting. Lord Paramount Gunther II's feast is over, and it's time to begin the long way home. After the food, entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Will there be a feast next year? Okay. Well, both of those were very uneventful. I was expecting a little bit more. Sir Morm and Sir Gawain were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Gawain was eventually on horse, leaving Sir Morm to be declared the winner. Okay. 4 versus a 6. Okay, he fought well. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Sir Morm and Sir Clayton faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts of finally executed jousting, Sir Clayton was eventually on horse, leaving Sir Morm to be declared the winner. Sir Clayton... he's probably the best jouster here. Yes, he truly deserves it. Definitely. And that would be the tourney over. Yes, and my prowess in the list did not go unnoticed. So we could hold a tourney of our own. I don't think we're going to right now. We're still saving up money for improvements. Anything else that we should be looking at? Does anybody... We have some claims. We have the High Lordship or Prince's Pass that we could press, but that's for... yeah, I guess that's on Dorne that we can't do that. Why is he in hiding? Someone try to kill him? Maybe. That's not good. Should we be fabricating claims? It doesn't seem like the kind of thing we would do, just with our, our character. It doesn't seem like we're the fabricating claims type. We're not necessarily honest, but we're kind, we're charitable. It doesn't make sense to just be, like, oh, we're kind and charitable, also we like to, make claims on territory that's not ours and go for it. Your Septim Alistair reports that the Septim Quentin of New Barrel has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor New Barrel. The peasants are singing your name. A job well done. Yes. Yes. Good. Lord Paramount Ulra's war to reclaim their ancestral sword from Lady Amara of Riverrun has ended. King Malleus of the Iron Throne won. Excuse me? He wasn't in the war. Okay. I guess he said don't fight. And then that happened. So she has his ancestral sword? No. No. No, they do not. Does the king... Wait. He's not a king. Wait, is the Riverlands a king? King Malleus is her husband. Yes. Who is also the owner of the storm... Wait. He inherited the Stormlands? Ah. And he has Blackfire as well. Okay, history of the Stormlands. Oh, Aelor was just slain by Maelor Will in personal combat. Maelor Will being some random person in... Oh, in Dorne. Okay. So yeah, he was killed in the Stormlands War of Dorne, which then allowed Malleus to inherit, which means that their son, Rhaegal, will inherit both of them. Will inherit the Stormlands and the kingdom. Okay. Cool. Maybe I already noticed that. I'm getting deja vu, think I already noticed that, but maybe that was a different one. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices and luxuries such as glass and jewels filled the town square with their wares and shouts. A couple of things I need. General opinion goes up, stewardship goes down, we lose some gold. I like the merchants, but I don't like the merchants, but their wares are fine. Or I think fairs should be banned. Well, I don't think fairs should be banned, so I guess we'll just buy a couple of things. It's our best kind of choice there. I mean, we're not trying to save money, we don't particularly hate people. You know, it's just the kind of things that we can do. Oh, the king has founded the Oppose the Queen faction. Okay, can we see how strong it is? We cannot, because we can only see out to the reach right now. Interesting. Well, I suppose he is the strongest. Oh, Lord Paramount Ugrin of the Iron Isles has died after a period of illness, to be replaced by his sibling, Lord Paramount Dyke of the Iron Isles. Okay. He's not that impressive a person. The Iron Isles, on the other hand, are very impressive, because they, this entire time, with all of these, like, you know, provinces changing place, they just kept their own land, just gone and raided, made money. Probably everybody owes them a loan right now. I've decided to institute the minimal city taxes law. All that is required is support for yourself and the other law vassals. Yeah, sure, we'll approve your law. We're not a city. It doesn't really affect us. Oh, you changed tax law. What was that noise? Oh, small states have been built. That's why I never hear. I never build anything normally. So, let's see what we got. Small estates gave us this, which now allows us to upgrade our castle town again to make some more money. Okay, that's what we'll do. We're spending for the future. Eventually we will get to the point where we're making lots and lots of money out of this, and we can start spending on even bigger projects, and then everyone will owe us loans, and then we'll have our fingers in all these different pies, and then we will be able to call in the loans for land and things, maybe. I don't know if you can do that. Septim Alistair is no longer Septim for Lord Harlan. Oh, we need a new Septim. Well, I guess it'd be Quentin then, won't it? Being the only option. And he can perform charity, I guess? We don't have anyone who's the wrong religion, so he can just perform charity. Anything else we need to do? We have him training children. Is that the right choice? I mean, we do have a child, but the child isn't particularly old. I mean, it could just mean we don't forget to change it. We could have him training troops. Yeah, I suppose that works. Improving relations, overseeing province. Yeah. All of that seems about right. Oh, we could get her to oversee construction though. That way we'll finish the constructions quicker. Yeah, it'll work. Crown Loyalist, Tristram died, bedridden and infirm. Oh! Your courtier, Sir Tristram, has died. By the laws of inheritance, you will receive his family sword and use it with honour. It shall be done. Excuse me? Somebody in the comments suggested that it might be cool if I had Blackfire and the other Fossaways, they had... No, if I had Dark Sister and the other Fossaways had Blackfire. And, apparently that just happened. So that's pretty cool. We have Dark Sister. If the owner of Dark Sister is Targaryen, the House Targaryen... Yeah, okay, so it's just going to pass down through our house. Cool, we have a sword. That's nice. Also makes us better at dueling, apparently. Well, that's just pretty awesome, all things considered. Your Septim reports from New Barrel that its charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed and your pious standing has improved. Good. I'm pretty stoked about that sword. I think that's a very good addition to us. Lord Paxter Bittlebridge has died after a period of illness. Do we have auto-stop plots on? I'm going to turn it off again just because I want to have the opportunity to do things. Brea, we could have imprisoned. What was she trying to do? That was the husband. No, that's the wife of George Tall. He is her husband. She was trying to replace someone as Spymaster. Okay. I mean, maybe we would have auto-stop plots on. I don't know. It's out of character not to have auto-stop plots on, so I don't know. It's a bit 50-50. Fulia died of poor health. Okay. You founded the Prince Materis for the Iron Throne faction. You know what? I'm going to turn it off just because I prefer to actually... maybe we can get some people... We can imprison some people and we can do some trials and things. That's more exciting. Rhea has dragged her unfaithful spouse George before me and insists I should punish him. We could lock him in the stock and she would be happy. You know what? We'll lock him in the stock if he's been unfaithful. I mean, he only married her, what, a year ago? That's really not on. I've been spending more time with my wife, Rylene, lately, and though we did, of course, not marry for love, I can tell it's growing between us. Yeah, she likes us a lot, and we like her a lot. Still haven't had a son, though. Still waiting for that son to happen. There is a peasants' revolt going on. It's not that exciting. Peasants' revolts happen all the time. Yes. You know what they say about peasants. They are revolting. Yeah, that's my joke for the day. Your Septim Quentin of New Barrow reports that Maester Mirabald of Applesford has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor of New Barrow. The peasants are singing your name. A job well done. Yeah. Anything else happening in the Seven Kingdoms we can look at? Somewhere? Someone have a war going on? This looks like a war. Nope. That's just an independent people. Stormlands, no wars. Oh, Dorne's at war. Attacking Lord Bedwick of the Prince's Pass in the second Plankytown War for oh, that's actually just Plankytown attacking Prince's Pass, not Dorne. Yeah, Dorne isn't at war with anyone. The Reach isn't at war with anyone. Westlands isn't at war with anyone. Riverland, nope. Vale, nope. North, nope. Iron Isles, nope. Okay. Well, we'll wait. Lord Harlan, while you have given years of loyal service, I'm afraid the time has come for your responsibilities to come to an end. I'm hereby naming George Tall as the new something. He is now the Master of Arms at the Reach. How dare he! He has taken my Master of Arms from me and given it to one of my courtiers, who is no longer my courtier. My lord, thank you for having me in your household these past years, but I must serve a higher purpose now. Lord Paramount Gunther II has accepted me into his service, and I shall leave for Highgarden immediately. Yours, George. What is it? I let the community create these characters to join my court, so we'll have a more interesting court, and they all leave. It's... oh dear. They're all too good for me. Fate smiles upon me, my wife is pregnant. Aha. Prestige. Yeah, well, at least we still have some people who are left at our court. It's actually quite fun. Stuart Ellery wants me to hire ruffians to bully the peasants who are not paying their taxes. No, don't do that. That seems like a bad idea. Feudal taxes have changed in the Elshire. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my daughter, Lucia Fossoway. Well, obviously, our wife is pregnant with our son, so we will choose... she'll be educated at court. We will, of course, spend for the best possible equipment. That just makes sense. Ooh, we're about to finish our castle town in Newbarrow. We're going to get lots of money there soon. We're actually not making as much as we used to. I wonder why that is. Is it taxes changed? I think maybe feudal taxes changed or something. Oh, no, the reason we're not making as much is because I changed her from collecting taxes, which increases your local tax income. Okay. A daughter was born to George Tall and Rhea named Mary. Okay, that's nice for him. Traitor. Has left our realm. Wandered off to High Garden. A castle town has been built in Newbarrow. Okay, our daughter needs to be educated by somebody. Who would make sense to educate her? Now, we want her to be educated in court, so we need diplomacy, basically. That's the main one for educating. And we also need state learning. So we need state learning and... Not state learning. We just need learning. And we need... what's it called? Yeah. We need learning and we need diplomacy. So... Isaac would be fine. Garth would be fine. Anyone who's better? Oh, Buford would be perfect as well. We could do it, but we're not very good at learning, so that's the problem. I think the high learning is important. Let's make Buford Lord of Hastewick in charge of our education. Seems like a good idea. He's very loyal, he won't do anything. Janna Fossoway died of depression. She was a delicate apple. Oh, she's also the other Fossoway line, so that's why I've never heard of her before. Lord Edward of Old Town died of depression. Apparently that's just a common thing amongst the other line of the Fossaways. And that means that Lord Lionel II of Old Town now has Blackfire. Alright, cool. So he still has Blackfire, we still have Dark Sister. Your Septim Quentin of Newbarrow, reports that Septim Quentin of Newbarrow is humbled by your endless generosity to the poor in Newbarrow. The peasants are saying your name. A job well done. Now... Oh, wait, we have a weak claim on a high lordship of up here? Alright, that must be from our mother's line, I would assume. But also, that wasn't what I was looking at. We don't have a claim on Cider Hall anymore, and we probably should go and get that again, because it's getting to the point where we might actually be able to press it. He has 11,000 troops. We have... I mean, we don't have 11,000, but we have 7,000. That's not too bad. We should go and get a claim on it. Then that would give him something to do. How? Oh, because it was overlapping. It's like, how can you do two things at once? Also, we don't need the build time modifier anymore. So, oh wait, no, that's not what you're doing. You're improving diplomatic relations. Again, they were overlapping, so I got confused. Let's get our claim on Cider Hall. Oh, okay. You would like me to be a commander? A commander? I was your master at arms. I was your chief general. Oh, alright, we'll be your commander. That's fine. We're not too proud to take a position that's lower than the one that we previously had. Lord Paramount Dyke of the Iron Isles has inherited the lordship of Lonely Light from Lord Sigrid of Lonely Light. Lonely Light is on the Iron Isles, effectively. Okay. We'll keep this going. I'm still waiting for something monumental to happen. Like, I get the feeling that something's about to happen. Oh, okay, that works. You have a new heir. If you die now, you'll play as Mark Fossoway. We're not going to call it Mark with a Q. We're going to name it after another Fossoway. So, we're not going to name it after our grandfather, because he's distinctly different from us. Although he was murdered. We could name it after our father, Lord Simond. No, that doesn't feel right either. Mainly because we didn't spend a lot of time with Simond, because he kind of died very quickly. Who else have we got? What's a Fossoway name? We'll go into the dynasty tree. Raymond is obviously a good one. That's been passed up a lot. Duncan, that's another one. Any others that we're seeing here? Quentin, there's a lot. Colin, we've seen a few times. How about we go for Duncan? We haven't had a Duncan in a while. Although that is... The reason that Duncan was there is because he was named after Duncan Tall. And the Tall just abandoned us, but we're still going to call him Duncan. Maybe we'll name it after the one who didn't abandon us. Fulfilled an ambition to have a son. Perfect. We have a new we need a new ambition. You know what? This seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll get a new ambition, we'll get a new focus, and we'll see where it takes us. See you then. Goodbye.